Good morning, Alan, and good morning, everyone else. Welcome to TARDIS Spider. I'm Terry, and today, Spearhead from Space, building a world. If you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe. And we're coming up on it very soon, November 19th, from 9 a.m. to 12 at the Foley Public Library. It's Doctor Who Day. And now, Spearhead from Space. In 1970, Doctor Who will make changes that will directly influence the program to this day. Doctor Who will be broadcast in color. One aspect of the change to color is that they will reduce the episode count to 26. And now it is a completely earthbound format. The next 5 seasons managed to become some of the most important and iconic in Doctor Who history. Many see the Spearhead from Space as a traditional Pertwee-era story. Yet the Pertwee-era mold did not exist yet. The larger issue is that Pertwee himself is hardly here at all in the first 2 episodes. The Doctor will spend the first 2 episodes recovering in the hospital or escaping from the hospital. These are entertaining scenes, yet they are self-contained events. Late in the second episode, the Doctor gets dressed and starts interacting with other characters, though acting slightly strange, waggling his eyebrows and talking about the planet Delphon. Oh, and now he has 2 hearts. Before Spearhead, it had been established that the Doctor was an alien, yet the series treated him mostly as a special human. Several medical examinations had been conducted without any mention of a second heart, or any of the other differences in Time Lords and human beings. But when in this story, one of the major plot points is that the Doctor is definitely an alien, is a massive shift in the program. In the first 6 years, the Doctor was presented essentially as an idealized human, something mankind could aspire to. The events of the War Games changed that, giving him a distinct identity as a non-human, a Time Lord, with knowledge and experiences beyond our imaginations. Pertwee will spend most of his first story in the background, while the story will instead focus on establishing the new Earthbound setting, only bringing the Doctor on in full force at the end of the 4th episode, where he will frantically wrestle in the tentacles of the Nestine. After this, all he has to do is a final scene with the Brigadier. For the most part, this isn't a story about Pertwee. It's about introducing the new Unit era. Writer Robert Holmes has 4 episodes to set up a military organization established to investigate the inexplainable and give us an idea about how they operate. He must introduce a new alien threat, and then get the Doctor to join the military unit in defeating it. Holmes will introduce 2 characters, one new and one familiar. The first is Liz Shaw, and her presence is more to do with the fact that she is the female lead and not just a stereotypical female companion. Traditionally, the job of the companion is to ask the Doctor questions that the audience might ask or need explaining. Liz is different. She is the Doctor's partner. The Doctor and Liz will work together, and each is capable of figuring out major leaps of logic. The job of asking questions, or what is going on, falls to Brigadier Leftwich Stewart. He, from this episode forward, is a series regular, being in 16 of the 24 Pertwee stories. The Brigadier is in charge of Unit, and of course, in charge of Liz Shaw. One is never sure when watching the Brigadier whether he's a bumbling straight man for the Doctor's wit, or if he's the one rolling his eyes at the insanity of this world. This is what the program needs. As Pertwee grows with the role and starts playing the Doctor with a larger-than-life quality, no matter how far the story reaches towards insanity, or the people around him act like lunatics, the Brigadier will stay a sane voice. It's fitting that the story ends with the Brigadier pinning the Doctor down, forcing him to do something the fans have waited for over 6 years at this point for: an official name. And the Doctor will fall back on an obviously fake name, one that you and I know he has used before. And yes, the name is a fake and a joke, yet both the Brigadier and we, the audience, know this. Robert Holmes will provide a masterclass in storytelling here. Spearhead from Space is about finding an everyday object or material and making it a threat. Plastic. Plastic people are an excellent choice. The idea is to make everyday surroundings into a threatening situation. Anyone can make a hulking green beast scary, yet make a store mannequin a mute killer, and your story is remembered forever. Now remember, Doctor Who is not set in our world. Ian and Barbara fell out of our world, and we have never returned. Liz Shaw and the Brigadier will walk around in a world that looks like ours, but isn't. Yes, Spearhead from Space is not a story about some great gleaming alien invasion. Rather, it's a new hard candy world around a chewy chocolate invasion. A treat, to be sure. So enjoy Spearhead from Space. It's a wonderful story and the start of one of the best eras in all of Doctor Who. So remember, enjoy your journey through time and space, and never ever forget, a child cannot have a favorite book if they do not have one. Give a child a book today. Good night, all.